From Neural Newscast, this is Stereo Current, sound, culture, and the systems that shape them.
The air is thick with ghosts of the avant-garde this week, Julian. We're seeing a fascinating collision between the ancient and the hypermodern. I am Sloan Rivera.
And I'm Julian Vance. It's that sweet spot where the analog tape hiss meets a 2,500-year-old melody. We've got some deep textures to wade through today on Stereo Current.
Starting with something truly hypnotic. Bei Bei and London producer Paul Elliott released their album 2 Moons yesterday, and it feels like a cinematic ecosystem.
It's a masterclass in balance, Sloan. You've got the guzheng and guqin, these incredibly traditional Chinese instruments leading the way through a forest of vintage synths. The title track, which we actually got a glimpse of last November, sets the tone. It's atmospheric bliss with a lo-fi heartbeat.
I'm particularly taken by Silk Soiree. It has this jazz-ready guzheng melded with a string-laden drive that feels heart-rending but modern. It's like refined, Julian, but there's a tactile rhythm to it that keeps it from becoming just another ambient wallpaper.
Yeah. Even the finale, Midnight Bazaar, has this suave bass line that anchors the dreamy plucks. It's a bridge between eras that doesn't feel forced. Speaking of bridges, we have a major update from the ruins of the London math rock scene.
The post-Black Midi vacuum?
Cameron Picton has finally surfaced, and the name of the new vessel is My New Band Believe. It's cheeky, it's irreverent, and it's very rough trade. They announced the debut self-titled album on Friday, set for an April 10th release. The backstory is pure rock lore. Cameron was battling an illness in a Chinese hotel room, hallucinating flashes of text, and My New Band Believe was the phrase that stuck.
A literal fever dream. They shared numerology, which interestingly isn't even on the standard album. It's a bonus track on the 10-inch and CD editions. It's a bold move to lead with a song that's essentially an extra, but Picton has never been one for the linear path.
No, and the lineup is a heavy hitter list. Kieran Leonard, Steve Noble, Andrew Cheatham.
That the dance floor needs a bit of the Wild West. Her new single Ride just dropped, and it's a disco western that actually interpolates Ennio Morricone's theme from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
It's brilliant. She first teased this at Glastonbury back in 2024, but we're finally getting the studio version ahead of her album Super Bloom in April. James Ford and Stuart Price are on production, so you know the polish is immaculate.
It's cheeky, Julian. She's playing with dress-up and glamour, but that Morricone whistle against a club beat, it's a sharp take on escapism. It reminds me of the confidence we're seeing in the new Eugene McGuinness video for Icarus, which also premiered yesterday.
Eugene is a fascinating case. He was a Domino Records darling, then he almost walked away from the industry entirely. Now he's back with Eugene McGuinness versus the Universe coming in April. Icarus has this specific Liverpool swagger, glossy confidence, but with a smirk.
It feels like a storyteller's track. He's taking the Icarus myth and treating it like a metaphor he can just toss in the air. The production has that vintage guitar chime and sweeping strings. It's smart without being smug.
It's part of that tight-knit Liverpool community, recorded at Dockland's Speed Shop. It's warm, organic, and honestly just good to have his voice back in the mix. Between him, Jessie, and Cameron Picton, April 10th is looking like a very busy day for my turntable.
A crowded calendar for the cultured ear. That's the roundup for today. You can find more at stereocurrent.neuralnewscast.com. Keep your needles clean and your takes sharp. I'm Sloan Rivera.
And I'm Julian Vance. This has been Stereo Current. Catch you on the flip side. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Stereo Current on Neural Newscast. Sound, culture, and the systems that shape them.